Hey. Okay, so we're gonna review 90 Day Fiance Happy Ever After, um, episode 12, I want to say. Okay, so I just got through watching it, and I'm gonna start with what's on the first thing on my mind, and that is Angela and Michael's relationship. Okay, now last time I spoke on how disrespectful white trash that woman is. Okay, and that is still current. Okay, she no. Okay, now she seems to have a little something more respect for the culture a little bit because she wants to talk to the mother to kind of get a better understanding of the Nigerian culture. She is animate about not being submissive, which we American women, we don't want to do that. We are a little bit, but not in the same way that they are. She want to make that clear that she's not going to be that way, okay? And after her blow up, talking to the mother seems to still give a blessing, although they want to have a 50-50 marriage, which everybody's entitled to have the marriage of their choosing. So I'm glad about that. And then she springs the other big news. You know, we know that culture, they're really big on children, you know, and all of that. And she can't have any. And again, shocker, the mother was like, okay, I love each other. God willingly, God be, maybe y'all have a baby or not. Y'all still be happy. She gives a blessing. So, all is well with that. Do I think that'll last? No. Do I think she's still disrespectful white trash? Of course. And I think he could find better. And not in a Nigerian woman, just somebody who ain't gonna talk to him the way she does. Like, I just was cringing watching the show. I'm like, here she is again. Yet again, there's a man. Okay? Nobody said he had to be God, worship, or anything. But you talk to the man like you got some fucking sense. Like you will want him to talk to you. And the way you doing that is just white trash, for real. Moving along to some other ones. I don't even know their names. But the one, Sinji and his girl, okay, that relationship is also a doom from the start. She don't, like, yeah, I gotta get to know people, okay? On the beach, having sex and all of that, you ain't gonna know them like in those moments, okay? When you're on vacation, that's not real life. And so when you get in real life situations like you're in and you want him to man up and get a job and be, worry about his future, you don't see all that. Like, I don't understand the 90-day thing. I think that's not even enough time because, life hasn't even kicked in for real yet, right? So, but anyway, with that, he's a free spirit, whatever that means. That doesn't mean don't fucking work. That doesn't mean don't plan for the future. That does not mean be a lazy ass bum, okay? You could be free spirited and, like to travel and have fun and still fucking work, okay? And pay the bills. That's all she's saying. Like, fucking grow up. So, I mean, and he don't seem like he want to do that. He's from South Africa. They drink, they party. He's obviously wasn't paying bills because he was 2 months behind on his rent. So, his priorities is not the same as hers. And I don't think that really going to last too much longer anyway. So, moving on to the next couple, okay? Well, it's not even a couple because Larissa is no longer with Colt. She's with... I gotta get these people names. Whatever guy, I think his name is Kevin, I don't know. But he ain't going for the dumb shit, okay? She wants him to give her $30,000 for an upgrade, boob job, nose job, like suction. For what, bitch? You don't work. Is that for your Instagram? Is that to make money? Like, this is not your husband. He want to know what is he investing in? Is you going to run off to Brazil, go get a new man with more money? Like, what are your goals? I'm finna pay for you to look all this fabulousness and do what? Because a man will tell you that your sex is bad. That's a man you don't even want to be with. Like, you can't come back from that. You can't tell the world she bad in bed and then turn around and think you're going to be with me. Oh, hell no. That's that right there. I don't understand. I don't understand your motives. Maybe that's all you need him to do is pay for your upgrades and then leave him eventually, because to me that will be always in the back of my mind that you told people that my sex is bad. And a new boob job ain't gonna make the cushion feel any better, okay? So I don't know what you're doing, but you need to get out of that situation. Point blank. And then you got Colt, fat ass, okay? He needs a boob job. He needs to get rid of his, because what woman wants a man with, like, I was looking at his interviews. I'm like, you got titties, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I don't know. Like, and then I'm just gonna leave it at that. I seen you trying to work out, so I'm not gonna go in on you. Keep working, okay? You got another crazy motherfucking girl. She's from Brazil, and I don't know if that's a culture to lash out and be crazy over every little fucking thing, but this girl is nuts, okay? Now, mind you, she may have a reason to be nuts, because your mother makes her that way with the stupid shit that she says and does. But with her finding out, or when she does find out that Vanessa, the girl she thinks that wants to sleep with you, is now living with you, I can't wait to see that episode. Okay? And I will be highly upset if you spring her that information on her when she gets in the States. I think you should tell her before she comes, and if she chooses to come after knowing that, then, you know, deal with that. But don't get her over her and then tell her that the girl stays with you. So you gotta live in girlfriend, right? That's gonna be fucked up. I don't think y'all gonna last, because Colt is a liar and fat and ugly. But anyway, moving on to did I miss somebody? Oh yeah. Okay. See, Kalina and Paul, I think that's her name. Okay. Now, I don't know what Paul promised her, but I ain't standing no motherfucking trailer at all. Now, mind you, that may be an upgrade from the shack that she stayed in Brazil. But, motherfucker, who would do that? Why would she do that? Like, she come from trash. She ain't moving to trash. Like, come on now. She thought she was going to be in at least a brick building of some sort, right? Like, you move her into a trailer. Like she came from a 10. Now she in a trailer. She made me think that's worse. I don't know. But you fucking up, big dog, okay? She, looks like she's going to go see a lawyer to try to get her ass back home to Brazil. Because you ain't got a job. You ain't got no goddamn money. And she's standing in a hot ass trailer with no air. And the flies are everywhere. That shit is on the rocks, right? Okay. Moving on to, you know what? Okay. Asuelu and Kalani. I should have started with their ass, okay? Because that's the most bizarre shit I ever heard. Now, mind you, I'm all for respecting the culture. But I don't understand that culture or how they explain it. Because the mom said that basically the son should have never got married, never had a family of his own, so he should have been available to still take care of his parents. The fact that the mother sat on TV and said, F the children, I don't care about your children, he needs to send me money and back home, is the most disrespectful, craziest shit I ever heard. I thought that you raise your men, or the men, to be providers and protect and, all of that when they have families. The fact that you really is telling him to abandon his because he ain't making enough to send back home to you or whatever amount you want. It's just unheard of. I never, heard of that. And she brung up the fact that Kalani's father is, I don't know if he's half Samoan or full Samoan or whatever. He obviously don't adapt that mindset because he take her as family. Okay, whether he sends money back home or not, he actually is taking care of your motherfucking kid because they staying with him. They don't even got a house of their own. And the fact that you tell him, oh, he don't pay bills, which we don't know if they do or not. They could be paying rent there. That to F that, send us the money, and basically that man of that household would take care of you. Where you do that at? Who even says that? And then the fact that you stay in America, Washington, D.C. for 5 years, you have obviously adapted some American culture. Who would even say that out loud? Like Kalani said, you need to get rid of your fucking trash ass family, because they don't mean you no good. They will be your fucking downfall. Okay, you gotta get to a certain point in life to be able to look back and pull somebody up. You can't pull nobody up when you at the bottom of the barrel too, motherfucker. Like, who says that? Like, the man don't even work a full-time job, and if he chooses for his wife to be at home with the children, then that's what it is right now. He ain't saying he ain't gonna help. He ain't saying he don't want to. He can't right now. So he take the $100 he offered you and go the fuck on. Simple. I don't get that. Hopefully, it don't seem like she's too happy in that relationship. He seems to do some fucked up shit. I see them on Pillow Talk all the time. I'm not sure if it's old shit, you know how TV is, or if that's current shit, but, you know, they seem happy on there. But this show, if I was her, because he don't seem to give a fuck. I don't know. Maybe that's his mentality, but she need to move the fuck out and get somebody else, because he's a little boy. He obviously don't know what it means to be a man. He can't stand up to his fucking family up there crying on national TV like a bitch. Get rid of him. I think, is that all of them? Because I may have to watch it again, but I don't know. I think I spoke on all of them. I think, you know, I guess this is what dating international is, and, you know, giving the insight on navigating those relationships. But I'm going to tell you this. For me, I am not doing that shit. Like that, this is a show that kind of remind you of why you don't want to versus why you should. Because none of their relationship is worth mimicking or really looking at for inspiration, because it's just all bad. Really, I think you should, you know, date within your culture, or somebody who is from another country but is Americanized a little bit, because y'all going through too much. There's too many men out here, women out here in the States for y'all to be going through that bullshit, okay? You already got to go through enough with these, and I ain't gonna even say it, but y'all know what it is. Enough. I just had to speak on that. Like, share, comment, and I'll see y'all next week. Okay?